My good people, NFL Week 7 went down. As for my picks, they went down as well.
Not mine.
But we're not here to discuss that. We're here
I moved
to
on up.
everybody moved on up a young herd. That's all right because the second half of the season, I'm about to go crazy.
He said that every week.
Nah,
He's
I ain't said that one yet. I ain't said that one yet. So week 7, after the
he
first half of the
talking
season.
about running Boston's and all that other stuff. Yeah,
That was early in the season. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about the second half of the season. I'm about to go crazy.
blah blah blah.
Crazy. You got to know I'm about to go crazy. But everybody, y'all see what we doing here, man. NFL Week 7 is in the books. I say this all the time, everybody. I'm going to say it one more time. The NFL is a week-to-week league. You think you know, you have no idea. And I mean, I think that's what makes the NFL exciting. I always say this. I like the NFL more than I like college because pretty much in college, the same 4-5 teams going to win every year.
The same one.
You know that. Whereas the NFL, I mean, the Carolina Panthers got to win this week when everybody swore them off. I know I did.
I know I didn't pick them. I did not. You know what I did though? You know what I did though? Because I knew that Green Bay was going to lose that game. So when I changed my pick to the Commanders, I kept looking at that Tampa game. And I changed it. But then I went back. I said, "No, they're not going to lose. They're not going to lose what? This would have been they lost 4 in a row now."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Something like that.
They're not going to keep losing these games. So surely. And it's it's the Pampers. They're not going to lose to the Pampers.
Yeah.
So then I changed it back. And of course I said,
well, we're going to get into all that. But as we always do, we start on that horrible Thursday night games that have just become a staple of starting our weekend off with just a terrible Thursday night football game.
It was a lot of perks. They scored a lot of points.
Yeah, they did. The return of DeAndre Hopkins, fresh off his PED suspension, and they made sure to get him involved in the offense a lot. He had like 14 or 15 targets this game, something like that. Not bad.
After Kyle had to cut coach out.
Man, woo! Like, why are you talking to your coach like that? If it weren't for your coach, you wouldn't have been the first overall pick, my guy.
He can't. They're like this. They're married to each other.
They are married to each other.
If you go bad, my guy, I go bad, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Lot of points in this game. I did take the Cardinals. I didn't see a reason for the Saints to go out to the desert and get a win. I didn't.
But I mean, that was easy for me too because I'm never taking the Saints. Never.
And it's funny to see Jameis over there. We watching the Red Rifle throw back-to-back pick sixes. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Red Rifle, what are you out there doing?
Pick six. I mean, I was just like, wow. As I was laughing, of course, because I thought it was absolutely hilarious because, I love it when they lose. But, outside of that, he was rolling. He was rolling. And it was definitely Arizona's defense that got those. That was 14 points that their defense got. And they needed those 14 points from their defense.
They did.
So, of course, the guy that sparks the Pudats is Taysom Hill. He comes in and he does. But, it was funny because Arizona did a little bit better than I've seen teams in recent weeks do against Taysom Hill. When he come in the game, you know what he's going to do.
You know what he's going to do. I mean, it's not rocket science. Not at all. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, he's coming in to run the football. He's not throwing it.
Right. Exactly. So, and that's what they did, but of course, when you look at this stat, 30 for 47, 361 yards, and Alvin Kamara is your running back, but you having Red Rifle throw the ball 47 times.
Yeah. Marlon. What up, young Marlon? What up, Marlon? Yeah, you know where I'm at with the offensive coordinators. I don't understand it. I mean, Alvin Kamara, and when he ran the ball, he ran pretty good, but he just didn't get enough touches. Just baffling, which led Arizona to get them a much needed win. Of course, like we said, we talked about Kyler and the best looking guy in the NFL going into like a verbal altercation or whatever it was. But I don't get it. I don't get it. But Kyler Murray, like, dude, like when this next deal up, or Cliff decides to go back to college or whatever, it's gonna be hard pressed for you to.
Right, it is.
I don't know, but yeah, enough about that game. I mean, Thursday night games get on my nerves personally.
Play baseball. Should play baseball. Anyway, I'm serious. I'm so serious. He should have played baseball. But D Hop came in, did his thing. After a little bit of they were kind of rusty in the first half, and then D Hop got his 10 catches for 103. No. And look, like I said, defense hooked them up with those 2 pick sixes that helped them. They needed those pick six because the Saints were scoring. They were scoring. Chris Olave had a good game. I appreciate you, Chris. He on my fantasy team. That's the only thing I can say about him.
From Ohio State future national champions. Yes.
Whatever. Man, I can't stand 8 seconds. You know how I feel about 8 seconds. That's my name for them. 8 seconds.
Let's move on. What game we got next?
8 freaking seconds. 42-34 was the final of this mess on Thursday night. I did fall asleep on it because I had to go to work. So anyway, well, let's move on. We are going to go to Be More. The Ravens welcome the Browns. We can't wait till Deshaun get here.
Yeah. No way I'm taking the Browns no more this year until Deshaun get back. And I still might not take him when Deshaun get back because that guy would have been away from football for 2 years. If you watched him in the preseason, I mean, enough about that. Once again, the Ravens tried to get his game away.
Of course.
The Ravens tried to get his game away, but the the Cleveland Browns, with probably the best 1-2 punch in the NFL at running back, refused to run the football more than they throw it. I just don't understand it.
Positively refused to run the football.
They just refused to run it. I'm like, Nick Chubb got to be sitting there like, is this guy serious? We're going to keep throwing with Jacoby Brissett. And y'all know I like Jacoby, but I don't like Jacoby throwing the ball 40 plus times. I don't like that.
And he throwing the ball 30 times and Nick Chubb only running the ball 16 times.
That balance. I mean, it's just the math is not mathing on that, and that's why the Cleveland Browns continue to lose these games.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't tell these genius coaches, But the Ravens stuck to the script. They only had Lamar throwing the ball 16 times for 120. No turnovers. They had Gus running the ball. Lamar was running to you. And they didn't have no breakout at wide receiver. They kept the game. They played defense.
Well,
and did not have Lamar trying to throw the ball all over the place.
Next week, they'll have Deshaun Jackson in the lineup. So I want to see how many deep shots they take. Because you only bring Deshaun Jackson in the run deep. Like, he not catching no slants or none of that stuff. You might run him a reverse every now and then. But yeah, I mean, I'm real intrigued to see how that goes. But once again, the Cleveland Browns, until Deshaun comes back, it's no way I'm taking y'all in these picks. I don't care who you're playing. Not gonna happen.
This was a stinker. 23-20 was the final of this game. I told you Lamar only threw the ball 16 times. He only completed 9.
No, well, I mean, hey, JV stats, baby, JV stats.
Right, because we say all the time as we go through this, we're going to talk about 2 more quarterbacks that it does not take you throwing the ball 50 times, Atlanta. It doesn't take that.
Yeah.
So, but we'll talk about that. Let's go to Carolina. This was the shocker of the day. Not only did the Panthers win, they held Tampa to 3 points.
Yeah. This is one of the games I had to review and submit a write-up for. And looking at the Panthers, I mean, not the Panthers, looking at the Buccaneers, everything is bad with this team. Energy. I think when Mike Evans drops that short touchdown early in the game,
It just they deflated like a balloon.
it deflated them. But this team cannot run the ball. Leonard Fournette does not pass block. Brady. So this is the biggest problem with Brady. Outside of course, not having Gronk. He's used to having receivers that truly understand when they're in the slot how to run option routes.
Okay.
We saw what he yelled at Gage one time. He was telling Gage, dude, I need you to keep, I'm throwing you outside for a reason. Don't pull up. He has Godwin. Godwin is not a natural slot receiver. Godwin is a more outside the numbers guy.
Mm-hmm.
Brady needs a tight end that he trusts. He don't trust Brait or the other guy. He don't trust those guys. And like I say, when you got Leonard Fournette, who when he's not getting carries, he's not interested. So he whiffed on like 3 blitz pickups. Whiffed. And I think all of these things, along with Tom Brady's very ineffective play, but he's used to a certain standard at receiver, and he's not getting that. And when he's not getting that, he doesn't look good at all. And that's one of the biggest problems with this offense. I also think now I really look at it, the power struggle between Arians and Tom, and they basically pick Brady over Arians. I think somewhere Bruce Arians is laughing week in and week out at this thing because this team is a mess, and I think it's affecting the defense because I think now that you don't have Todd Bowles devoting all of his time to the defense, it's a lot of stuff that defense doing.
Yeah.
If you go, I'm gonna repost some Warren Sapp put up today. The Tampa Bay defense got shredded on Sunday, and more of that is coming, everybody, because until this team can solidify what they're doing offensively and defensively, Tom Brady and this team may not make the playoffs.
And I'm so glad you said that. Nobody's talking about the whole head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive head coach. That's now the head coach now. Nobody's talking about that, Maceo. Nobody talks about how that chemistry. We always talk. People talk. Chemistry is team doing this. Look, he cussed out offensive linemen. He cussed out offensive linemen.
Yeah.
He cussed out everybody else on the team because he feels like they're not playing up to his standard when he's not even looking the way he's playing.
Yeah, and it's funny because so this is the problem that we get with most everyday shows or just like whatever. You're so conditioned to Tom Brady as the GOAT.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he is. But he's still playing now, and his play is not that of his GOAT standard.
Well,
it's just not.
But I think the significant part of his play not being there, besides you saying he's not having receivers that know that are intimate with the way that he likes to throw the ball, the routes that he likes for them to run, for him to get the ball to him. The other thing is not having that safety blanket. Everybody keeps it. Gronk was a safety blanket for him because he knew he would always come back to him, and he could always get the ball to him. So not having those things, not being able to do that, and then this whole team upheaval. It's a team upheaval that happened.
Yeah, it is,
and they're addressing.
So one thing that I talked about this today with a couple of my partners. The one thing that you knew about Bruce Arians was a tough SOB.
Right.
And he didn't give a damn about Tom Brady feeling. When Tom Brady played bad, he said it.
Yep.
He's not good right now. I don't think Todd Bowles is that kind of guy who will go in there and say that. And also, it's almost like, okay, like I said, power struggle. Brady won a power struggle. I truly don't think that Brady really, I think Brady probably tells Byron Leftwich
You know he
more
does.
what to do than, and I think that's why he kind of wanted Arians out the way. Because the one thing Arians will come and be like, no, we're not doing that. And I think you're seeing now why. So a lot of you are so crazy that y'all think that certain players don't need coaching.
Right.
Like y'all really believe this, and it's so dumb. And sometimes some of y'all who say it actually like play sports, which really make me wonder: was your ass just out there? Because clearly you didn't freaking play. Because if you did, hell, your ass got coached. You got coached since you was a damn child.
Don't be talking about pigs like that.
I'm not all of them, because I'm sitting there like, so you mean to tell me y'all think a motherfucker like Kyrie Irving
right
could goddamn, excuse me, y'all, but can go out there and really for 82 games,
right,
play and coach? Get out of here. So that's the thing when I look at what's going on with the Tampa. It's just, I mean, the standard, whatever the standard is not the standard, and they're gonna continue to struggle. Period.
I agree. And
No,
like
Corey,
I said,
we posted, Corey, that we going at 7, Corey. We posted. So we want no sneaky stuff.
Hey, Corey. But yeah, so what the stat here is when you have Leonard Fournette touching the ball only 8 times.
But I think a lot of that, I'm telling you, I think a lot of that, listen, he whiffed on so many blitz pickups. I think Brady probably went on there and say, hey man, look, we're not giving playoff Leonard the ball, man. Give me another back. Don't run that joker.
He got another back. He got another back in there, Rashard White, but he only touched the ball 6 times. Meanwhile, he throwing the ball 50 times.
Yeah.
50 times.
Y'all know Corey covers the books, and he talking about some old Tom in these streets trying to find a new Giselle. Shout out to my dog PJ Walker. Y'all know I love me some XFL guys, man. AFL guys. So shout out to PJ Walker. PJ Walker will be starting when the Carolina Panthers visit the ATL next week. I'm geeked.
Look, but they did what they needed to do. They ran the ball. They ran the ball down Tampa. They ran the ball down Tampa's road.
I'm gonna repost Warren Sapp's what he put up, but it's what I saw the whole game, and I was like, dude, they are getting gashed because their run fits are terrible. The linebackers aren't reacting. It just, man, Chuba Hubbard was out there. I mean, they was out there chopping folks up.
And the thing about it is, it's the same, y'all, but this is the same personnel last year. Most of the same personnel that won the Super Bowl. This is the same personnel that won the Super Bowl. But it goes to show you the team chemistry is absolutely not there. And I think, as much as he helped the team before, I think he's kind of ruined the team because his personal life is so messed up. And it's showing out there on the field. It's showing on the field. Because he wouldn't be coming up there cussing me out. I'm like, dude, you better go. You better go somewhere.
Well, somebody gonna call him old man. They can be like, bro, you out here going to weddings. You out here taking vacation doing something. Man, get out of here, Tom. Like, bro, you the GOAT. Okay, but you ain't goating no more. Bro, we losing out here, man. We losing.
Macy, don't you know that's the feeling in the locker room? You know that's being said in the locker room, right?
Now, listen. One of them dudes gonna say it. Tom got about one more time to throw a damn Surface Pro or yell at somebody, and somebody gonna get with him. Somebody gonna get with him. Yep. Somebody gonna get with him. But yeah, that's that game. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. I don't know, maybe the 2 people who participate because they live in Charlotte picked the Panthers. And Kiara told me, Kiara said, Daddy, take the Panthers this week. I say, girl, you lost mine. Ain't no in the hell I'm taking the Panthers. Should have listened to my oldest angel, girl. That's why your name tattooed on my body, because you be knowing stuff, girl.
Corey talking Missy, Jillian, and Buffy.
Tom hanging out there in Ybor City, getting it in at night.
Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, let's go to Dallas. Let's go to Jerry's World. Jerry's World.
Oh,
Jerry's
time out
World.
real quick. Hey, somebody almost got me out my character. Somebody almost got me out my character. Y'all almost made me pull that cowboy stuff out the closet, but I didn't. I refrained. Keep going, E. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw you giving them a little pub. You know your
No, didn't give him no pub. I have to do my job. I
I
have
know
to
you do a little side talk. I mean, you know, I
do
was
my
not
job.
impressed with what's going on in Jerry's World with
No,
the
what I was impressed with is the fact that the play calling didn't change, which is doggone good because that was my biggest concern. You heard me keep saying that.
Right.
Are they gonna run the same off it? Clearly, somebody went and told that, hey, Playboy.
Hey, Playboy.
Don't you be out here doing all that and going to the line talking to everybody. No, you run what we freaking call. Yeah. Shout out to Kellen Moore and the other dude, Mike McCarthy.
Well, we're gonna see how long that lasts. We're gonna see how long that lasts. But they had a balanced offense.
Without a doubt.
They ran the ball well, they threw the ball well. Something wrong with the Ewok. What's wrong with the Ewok? I don't know if he gonna, something wrong.
I mean, he banged up. The Ewok banged up, but he ran good enough. Tony Pollard coming there. You get tight ends involved. Yep. CD caught a couple of little passes here and there, but the game plan was a Cooper Rush game plan. And they should be commended for that. And Dak should be commended for listening. And Dak, shout out to you for showing us all the Jordan cleats you're going to wear for the next few weeks. I did enjoy that. But that's about all.
Well, look, as long as we've said this, as long as he does not get so big-headed and change the play every run. Now we ain't ready. I'm throwing.
Right. Listen, sometimes the best thing for you is to have the game taken away from you.
Yeah.
Sit and watch. And like I say, ain't nothing worse than you watching your job being done better than you. Because in your mind, and y'all, listen, I don't care how many of y'all try to deny this stuff. We all think that, man, he can't do the job better than me.
Right.
Damn, they out here, they on a winning streak. Wait a minute, I got to get my life together.
Right. And I think he been trying to come back for 3 weeks.
Man, listen, I'm telling you again, if I were Dak, I'd be like, man, y'all ride the Cooper Rush thing out. But clearly, Dak learned some things while being away. Watch it. It's some about hearing folk cheer for somebody else that's doing your job. I'm telling you.
Doing your job better than you.
See, a lot of y'all won't keep it real. See, I done had it happen to me before. So I know. And I appreciate it once I got back in now. So that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Dak and them boys for beating up on the Detroit Lions. Somebody almost got me out my character. Somebody really tried my gangster, but I went above the fray. That is maturity and growth from immature me.
So, well, you got to tell us, how did they try your gangster?
So the mofo called me talking about, man, Detroit finna get with the Cowboys. I said, dog, I'm a Rams fan. Right. Bruh, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I got $200 and I got $200 and a jersey that the Rams, that the Cowboys gonna lose because Dak gonna come in throwing all over y'all. I say, well, you know what? I'm not gonna take that bet, sir, because if I take that bet, I'm gonna be forced to really be involved in the game. And then once I get involved in the game, then I'm gonna want to talk trash. And then y'all gonna see the red Solo Cup picture. And I ain't trying to do y'all like that this year.
Right.
I ain't trying to do y'all like that. So the maturity of me, I turned the money down, I turned the bet down, and I kept it moving.
There you go. We are proud of you. Everybody give me
no red cup pictures from your boy. No sipping, looking at the camera like that. No.
None of that.
I'm above the fray. So yeah.
I'm so proud of you. 24-6. Cowboys are 5-2.
That ran. I mean the Lions. Jesus Christ. I done got off that bandwagon.
Yeah, I I thought you had
Right.
left it them.
Listen, I was all at the hard knocks. They had sucked me in. I'm off that bandwagon. Dan Campbell, I'm off it, bro. I'm
I
off
thought
it.
you had left it them.
I did. Listen, I almost ordered a St. Brown jersey. Glad I didn't. Woo!
No.
Woo!
Anyway.
Woo!
Hey, let's go down to Duval County.
Duval.
Where the Jaguars welcome the 6-1 New York Football Giants.
Yeah.
Maceo, they still winning.
I'm always winning money with the Giants. Listen, all the New York teams, I'm getting money with the New York teams. What up, son? I might wear my week Tims this weekend because I'm all in with these New York teams, B. Know what I'm saying? Yo. I'm out with them, kid. Yeah,
Boy,
son.
you killing me. See, that's your New York talk. Listen.
Man, hey, listen, man. Shout out to these doggone. But again, the Giants are playing mistake-free football.
Yep.
Dead ass, B. You right, man. Dead ass, yo. You know what I'm saying, son? Word to your mother. Yeah. So, yeah. To your mother. So, listen. Mistake-free. Daniel Jones. And this was crazy about this game. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, and they made a few mistakes. But in recent memory, it would have been Daniel Jones who, as soon as they got a gift, he would have gave the gift right back. And in a game where it took 3 weeks, it took 3 quarters, 3 quarters before Saquon finally turned into Saquon. Daniel Jones kept them in this football game. Brian Daboll and this staff, they are doing a phenomenal job, man. Danny Dimes, you might get you a franchise tag next year, bro. Might get you a franchise tag. I don't think they're gonna sign no long-term deal, but you might get a franchise tag, my boy. It might be able to keep your penthouse in Manhattan for 1 more year.
Right, and this what we say all the time. Y'all get so enamored with, you gotta be able to throw the ball down the field. That's the only way it's gonna work in the league.
That's what they be saying.
You gotta be able to throw the ball down the field. They ran the ball. Another team that you stick to the run. Stick to the run. Yeah. And that's what they did. They had over 200 yards in rushing in this game.
Yeah.
No 100-yard receiver. I said 200 yards rushing the ball and playing defense. Y'all, it's worked for the longest time.
Football so simple.
Just everybody want to be copycats.
Yeah.
We gotta throw the ball. You know. And
Middlebrook, you are right. The NFC East is the toughest division in football right now. You got a 1-loss Giants. You have a 2-loss Cowboys.
Right.
You have a undefeated Philadelphia Eagles, and you got the Commanders with Taylor Heineke. We got a big win, and we're gonna get to that a little later. But this Giant football team, and I like what you just said, because it was a lot of run, like I said, 2 yard, 3 yard, 2 yard, 3 yard. But in the fourth quarter, because they kept pounding that rock, that dam broke, and here goes Saquon getting 14, 25. Man.
And that's the same thing Carolina did to the vaulted Tampa Bay defense. When you keep leaning on them boys.
Running the football breaks the team's wheel, everybody.
Right.
It breaks a team wheel. It breaks a team wheel. Shout out to the New York Giants, B. Yo, son. We back, B. We back, B. Word life, son.
23-17. Go to try to get him a last pass in the end zone for Jacksonville to come back, but sure tackling.
Hey man,
Xavier Monroe.
Brian Daboll is woo, and he's so swagged out. He out here rocking Jordan 3s, going to meet the crowd, smoking a cigar, getting his Tony Soprano on up there in New York.
And it's working because they're buying into it. They have this
great
atmosphere in the locker room. They have a coach that they feel like they can trust. That trust him.
If I was a
Yeah.
Cowboy fan, I'd be hating.
Yeah.
But because I'm a Ram fan, I'm appreciate what's going on with the New York Giants, B. You know what I'm saying, B? I call
20.
you fun because you sound like one.
Boy, you are
Listen,
funny.
I'm listening to some Nas when it's over. Yeah.
Meanwhile, they got Goldie throwing the ball 43 times
Yeah,
for
man.
for 310 yards.
Yeah, come on.
43 times.
Well, you know what? Because the running back ETN fumbling the ball. What's the other back name? They out there turning the ball over.
Yeah.
He didn't break a 40-yard run, and then he fumbled the ball.
Ball right through the end zone. He had 114 though, but yeah, he had
Yeah.
the fumbles. 23-17 was the final of that one in Duval.
Wow.
So let's go on and go to we are going to Virginia. They're playing Virginia, Maryland, wherever they're. The Commanders welcome AA run them.
They play at Ashburn, Virginia.
AA
FedEx
run
Field.
to Virginia.
Not a good football team.
I picked this.
I didn't, because I mean, even as bad as the Packers are playing, I'm like, ain't no way they gonna lose to Taylor Heineke. But again, we see where
but they won't run the ball.
You know what, E? It's not that they won't run the ball. They can't run the ball.
What did we just talk about? What
did we just talk about? What we said, we talk about one team that has a competent O-line, and then we have another team who, Lord have mercy, they are getting, I mean, shout out to my dog Montez Sweat. I ain't gonna send you no more texts. You better send me my doggone Black Commander jersey. I'm gonna bust in your jaw. I just joke, you too big. But this Aaron Rodgers offense, they can't get no movement up front, and then you couple that with he don't trust nobody at receiver. Nobody at receiver.
They got AA run out there double clutching. You know what happened when the quarterback double clutching?
Yeah, man. Because listen, he's seeing ghosts. He like, is he open now, man? You know what? He ain't gonna catch the ball. So he's like,
help.
Yeah. Marla say Aaron was high, and Corey say, Aaron had a perfect game. It's unfortunate that 10 other guys on offense refused to do their job. And then if you ask Aaron Rodgers say, listen, they in a good spot.
Yeah.
He's trying to use reverse psychology. He like, you know what? And I think he's trying to do that, you know, to maybe try to get these teams to these other guys like, man, look, man, Aaron gonna quit on us, y'all.
Well, no, you know, he feel like he could do like he did a few years ago. RELAX. But
no, he's not saying that.
You don't have your dog out there to catch the ball. So
listen, so again, I found the rant. I told y'all about 5 years ago.
You right, Jarius.
I told y'all 5 years ago the guy was overrated. Y'all don't believe me. Then y'all tell me he won a Super Bowl. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember it. When did it happen? Y'all keep saying it happened. I don't even remember it. So, whatever. But y'all say he the GOAT. Y'all say he the other GOAT.
Yep. So defense, Devontae Campbell played a great game. Defense is trying to keep them in the game, but they can't seem to get it going offense. And they're one of the many 3-4 teams in the NFC. Yeah. Also with the Commanders, they're 3-4. Heineke was out there doing what he does. They have pretty much Terry McLaurin had a great game. I mean, it was just great to see them. Just everybody was entertained by Aaron Rodgers losing because he deserved. 23-21 is a final.
I'm gonna give y'all a stat that ain't nobody else gonna give y'all, because I told y'all they just be loving on these guys. These folk don't really go back and watch these games or none. They just watch highlights. Stat of the day, everybody. Y'all can use this tomorrow at your water cooler so y'all can seem smart. You know what I'm saying? The Green Bay Packers on third down, they were over. They converted 0 third downs this entire game. And guess what? On fourth down, they didn't convert either. So guess what they were doing? They were 3 and out. No conversions. punter had a field day. MVP of this game, the Green Bay Packer punter. Y'all can use that.
That's incredible. That's incredible because what has he been known for?
Move the chains. Move the chains. Yeah.
Move the chains.
Yeah. Y'all can look that up. It's been tried and true. I mean, I did the research.
Wow.
Zero for whatever third down conversions. They couldn't sustain drives, everybody.
At all.
Get out of here.
That's why I picked against them.
That's y'all guy, though. That's y'all guy. Y'all told me I was crazy when I say overrated. Y'all, you crazy. He can throw from every arm angle.
That's what I say. See, he can throw the ball down the field and throw from every
I can throw from every arm angle. I play baseball, too.
He throw people open. He just the best. Anyway.
He ain't throwing none of these guys.
Nope. It was definitely Devontae. Anyway.
Oh, God.
Let's go to Nashville.
Cora say Aaron Rodgers is transforming into Jeff Georgia from
Exactly. Without the
One thing about Jeff Georgia slaying that thing, but whoa!
He can throw it, but he was always throwing to everybody else.
Ooh, I seen Jeff Georgia throw a 60-yard side rope.
Yep.
Up there in Swanee. I said, Jesus Christ.
And was it intercepted?
Nah, it wasn't complete either, but he threw it side on 60 yards on a rope.
Exactly.
I said, Jesus.
Exactly.
Man, get through. But
man,
let's move on.
You know, I got a lot to say about this here game. It wasn't a pretty game at all.
It wasn't. It was a little muddy.
They done sold Pomatic Ice a bag of poo-poo.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Have your running game, got you a better offensive line, you got these great receivers, the running backs hurt, the receivers hurt, and the offensive line is trash.
Offensive line is terrible. Offensive line is terrible.
Where this stupid owner, the owner made this decision.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Listen.
Just like he made the decision when Blankenship missed a kick. Oh, cut him.
Yeah, this is 100%. So I'm going to tell y'all this. And this ain't really no secret, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway. Yeah, Frank Wright already probably got a realtor because he know he out of there. The question is he going to fire Chris Ballard? He probably gonna fire Chris Ballard too. He probably not going to let Chris Ballard hire the next coach. So they will be looking for a new football coach in Indianapolis. And I'm going to tell y'all this, Indy fans. This Sam Ehlinger, boy, let me tell you something. Alcohol sales are going to be through the roof. I'm talking about through the roof because this guy is, God. But, you know, hey, whatever. That's their problem.
I just think once again, it's a situation where you don't have a balanced offense. You keep wanting, you calling this game, and you want him to just keep standing back there throwing the ball. And it is not fair to him. It's not fair to the great running game. You got two great running backs on this team. And, and you keep putting your defense out there. And then, like I said, Tennessee didn't do no whole bunch. Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry ran the ball, and that was it.
Man. Tannehill got hurt. I sure thought it was going to be Malik Willis' time, but he must win that tent and must have got shot up real quick. He sure got back out there.
And nope, I'm just going to pass the ball off. Oh, I'm fine. Just tape my finger to the other finger. It's hanging off, but just tape it to the other finger. That's not going to hurt me from handing the ball off.
He heard the now say, and now into the game, Malik Willis. Oh, we still got the ball. Hey. Pills. Go. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Man,
hey, Malik,
he'll be trying. Man.
Get back over there and get the help. Malik, get that earpiece. Now, like Secret Service over there.
I know. He's holding that helmet to the side of your head. Listen.
What's my helmet? They over here. Hold on. Let me get my helmet. Oh, yeah. Colt, wait.
Right. Exactly.
It's a pass play.
go upstairs and get my helmet for next week.
Like Malik in the game.
All right.
We out. Yeah, the AFC South is like the AFC South bad.
It is bad.
It's
It
bad.
is bad. And I just speaking of, I don't know who's gonna want to come in there and play under a head owner like Irsay, who is just, he's too much involved in the day-to-day of this football team. And I just think that, you see it don't work for Jerry. So y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop this mess. 19-10 was the final of this game. Matt got a second-degree separated shoulder.
Yeah.
And they're saying, even when he heals, he won't be the starter. And I know that's terrible for Matt, but I really hope that Dave Archer was talking about it today on the radio. He was talking about, I just really think this might be, he might go ahead and retire after this.
Yeah.
Because Sarah and the boys are here.
Yeah.
And he's up there by himself. He's got, 2 young boys, and I'm, I knew this was because everybody looked at this team before the beginning of the season and said, hey, he's got everything he needs, but we can never predict those injuries. Jonathan Taylor being out for weeks on end. The whole receiving core was hurt, and meanwhile, Frank calling all these pass plays.
Right. And which again lets you know that this was straight Irsay, because he out here, he designing all the game plan to flow through Matt Ryan, not through the running game. He like, bro, Matt Ryan, this on you.
Right.
But y'all like saying Atlanta, Matt Ryan.
But Corey, he started that week 2 when but Blankenship missed the kick and he was the one who cut him.
Yeah, it's I mean, like I said, and I'm almost to the point where I believe Frank Wright probably like, whoo, how many more weeks we got, boy?
Right. Let me get up.
Let me go be a coordinator somewhere, man. Let me, man. Hey. Your check gonna clear, right? All right, yeah. All right, we good.
And be done with it. So that's what I mean back.
Yeah. And the reason that
back on them pills too. He doing something.
He got to hope
Kanye.
He got to hope he can get in this sweepstake to get CJ Stroud so I think that's what they're trying to do. He like, man, look, I'm gonna throw Ellinger out there. We'll give him alcohol sales up because we're gonna suck on the field, and maybe I'll be in play for CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, and I can try this all over again with a new coach. Yeah. Terrible situation out there. You hate that for Matt Ryan, but such is life. Such is life.
Well, let's go on and go to Las Vegas. They welcome the Houston Texans in.
Feel bad for Lovey. Every time
Vegas I see team was good. They're like that little girl that curl in the front of her head. When she was good, she's very good. When she's bad, she's bad. The Raiders just drive me crazy. You just don't know from week to week what they're going to do.
Feel bad for Lovey. I hate that Lovey Smith is in this situation. I think we now know that Davis Mills is not a NFL starter. He not. He just not. I feel bad for my dog Pep Hamilton. Pep has worked like in every. I mean, he's had every job, and he's finally become an offensive coordinator. And now, he has Davis Mills. He's Houston Texans, who, I mean, that's just bad.
It is bad. And
you're right. Another bad AFC South team. They are the MAC of the NFL right now. I mean, it's just bad. I feel bad for Lovey, man, because these are the jobs they give us, y'all. These jobs they give us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna be here long. He's like this interim coach. That's all it is. I hate this for Lovey. I hate it. But you look at the Raiders, I truly believe that Mark Davis done went and told little buddy Josh McDonald, Playboy, listen, hey, this genius that they keep talking about you are, I need to see it. You're not gonna be in Vegas long either, my boy. Finally, they had a balanced offense.
Yeah, man, Josh Jacob running that thing. Run that thing.
I know y'all get tired of hearing me say this, but I'm telling you, it works. You have a run game You got dudes that can create some space in the box. Run the ball. Run the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Corey, you right. You right. You are right. Yeah. I mean, we had to play the hand we're dealt, but in playing the hand we dealt, I mean, damn, can you give me the Raider job? I mean,
Right,
can I get Derek Carr instead of Davis Mills?
Davis Mills.
You know what I'm saying? Can I call Devontae over Brandon Cooks?
Yeah.
Goddamn, come on, man. I mean, can I get can I get an all pro song?
You know, got you know, back to the Raiders. They ran the ball well. They threw the ball well. They did everything they do. Devontae had a great game. Hunter Renfrow finally caught the ball. I'm like, dude, what happened to you? You were the man last year. But anyway,
he
I guess
was
Devontae taking over the time.
I think he put his Clemson helmet back on for a week. I think he practiced in the Clemson helmet and got all his powers back.
Yeah,
he probably done stayed out the strip. I had word on the street is Hunter Renfrow is enjoying Vegas life a little too much. That's just word on the street.
Oh.
That's just word on the street, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. And maybe this week he stayed out of Planet Hollywood, or he stayed away from the Venetian. He probably been doing them pool parties at Bellagio. I mean, that's not good. Just because it's 90 degrees in October, don't mean that you walk around with your shirt off, Hunter Renfrow.
Okay. I got you. 38-20 was the final. This one, the Raiders did what they need to do.
Shout out to the Raiders. Y'all know the Raiders one of my other teams. They're one of my adopted teams as well.
Yeah. They had the car waiting for you.
Yeah, man, they took care of me, y'all. Woo! I'm going back next. I can't wait. Shout out to the Raiders. Mark Davis,
let's go on to Denver.
Cook Russ. Oh, Russ didn't get to cook this week. He was on all the pots and pans.
So they had Brett Rippon. Who is this? Mark Rippon's nephew.
Mark Rippon nephew. My favorite, one of my other favorite teams, baby. The Jets, yo. Jets, yo.
I'm telling you, New York on fire. You know, they on fire with this football. Not baseball.
What my Yankee hat at? Hold on, y'all. Let's put my Yankee hat on.
Put that Yankee hat up. Yankees at home.
I know it, but it's still new. You know, it's like Puff.
Bulls got swept.
Hold on. Let's find a New York hat. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
You gonna jinx the Giants and the Jets?
No.
They got swept. They ain't win a game. Not one.
I can't got no Giants hat.
Well, I don't put on neither one of them hats.
What my New York hat? Somebody else stole my New York hat.
Look at him. He talking about somebody else stole
it. Okay. All right, my bad.
Oh, he found it.
With that new blue Yankee on, who but me? Yo, son. Let's go, son. We're talking about the Jets, yo. Let's go, yo.
Look at here. The Jets went to Denver without Russ. Now they saying Russ going on the plane. They on the plane to go play in time. He doing calisthenics up and down the aisle and getting on everybody's nerves. He's getting on people's nerves. Somebody go. You said somebody go cuss Tom out. Somebody go. Randy McMichael's like, somebody gonna cuss Russ out.
Somebody gonna beat Russ up. Somebody gonna beat Russ up. Somebody gonna beat Russ up.
Hear that, rah. Shut up.
Yeah. Hey man, man, let me tell y'all something. Even though Zach Wilson putting up high school stats out here, you gotta love this defense. Corey, we got to give a shout out to Breece Hall. Breece Hall, one of my dudes was telling me this summer that Breece Hall is probably the best football player wearing the New York Jets uniform.
He hurt though.
Yeah, he hurt though. But what I'm saying is the way he ran them to that
fantasy team. See,
he ran them to that victory.
Y'all didn't know I picked that sleep on my fantasy team. You see, y'all just think I just be doing this.
Yeah,
man, that hurt me.
That's yeah, they man, let me tell you something. Russ, Mr. Unlimited, get out of here, man. Get out of here, dude. You're a clown. You are a clown, Russ.
Clown.
And shout out to my boy Nick Fur. Y'all know Nick Fur cover the Broncos. He does a show. Him and Emmanuel Sanders. They do a post game show, and he had me laughing about Russ all the time. I tell you, Russ got armed security at practice. Like, Russ? Why you need protection? Who you getting protection from, Russ? First and foremost.
He would get on my last freaking nerve. I'm telling you that. I tell you, I don't like this. They don't like this.
Mr. Unlimited. You gotta
like
be unlimited.
And the problem is you still not giving the ball to Melvin Gordon. You still not doing what you need to do to win this game. And I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Jerry Jeudy is not doing what Jerry Judy's supposed to be doing. But hey, they had Brett Rippon out there throwing the ball 46 times. Brett Rippon threw the ball 46 times.
Yeah, they're gonna fire Nathaniel Hackett.
Who is running this offense?
Nathaniel Hackett, like, that was a terrible hire. And even though the Sam Walton, the Walmart guy, he didn't know who Roger Goodell was when he signed over the check to buy this team. He know that he gonna have to fire Nathaniel Hackett. He know that. He like, I don't know much about this, but that dude right there is doing a terrible job with my football team. He gotta go. I gotta get me a new coach. I got too much money to be out here losing like this. And
too much money.
I take New York hat off now, y'all.
It's not like they're getting blowed out. This was New York hat off. 16-9.
Yeah. Crazy.
But not running the ball and having Mark Rippon throw the ball 46 times, throwing picks.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this Jets team, I try to tell y'all, get on board.
So let's talk about it. What they're gonna do? Breece Hall hurt.
Well, now that Breece Hall is hurt, they're gonna manufacture a running game because they got a couple of the backs. They got Mr. Carter over there.
Michael Carter.
They got Michael Carter. So Michael Carter. Yeah. But what's might have to end up happening is now you're gonna have to kind of take that safety net off of old Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson have to show that swagger. You got these nice receivers out here. You got Gary, and maybe now they can use Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore been like campaigning for, hey man, trade me. Y'all ain't give me the rock, but now he might have to. Okay. James Robinson trade to Jets. I'll say there you go. So listen.
Oh yeah. So they went through the trade. So it's a done deal.
So, he not gonna be as explosive as Breece Hall, but now Zach Wilson, the MILF Slayer, he gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Listen, he can't throw I think he threw for 102 yards this game.
121.
121. Y'all, I was throwing for that in 8th grade.
Quit talking about that. It still worked because what they did, they 5-2, they won the game.
Right.
They won a game against a good defense.
Yeah.
Because they were a balanced offense. They ran the ball well, and they wore that defense from Denver down.
Yeah.
I won the game.
You ain't got no home run hitter now. The home run hitter do make a difference, but let's see, can they continue to run the ball? And hey, maybe one of these guys can make a big play. But Zach Wilson, playboy.
Yeah.
Time for you to play like first round draft pick, my boy.
Yep. So hey,
I'm all New Yorked out now, y'all. Y'all done got everything out of New York out of me. Where we going now?
Let's go to the Bay, San Francisco.
Woo, the Yay area. Woo, that's 2 weeks in a row. Them boy got slapped.
I call them the Ers. Look, I thought they had this number one defense and all this other stuff. And you know what the problem with the Ers is? They will not commit to the run. Will not. Absolutely, positively would not. They would rather have Jimmy throwing the ball, Brock Purdy throwing the ball, doing all this other stuff than run the ball. No. And when your defense is on the field for as long as it is, because the other team is running the ball on you, running down your throat.
In a number of ways. Shout out to my nephew, y'all. Shout out to Miko.
Man, Miko, have yourself a day, sir.
Hey, man. 3 of them things, y'all. 3 of them things. After the second one, I went and put my jersey on. I usually don't wear that jersey. I'm like, I'm gonna leave that thing on the hanger. But yeah, after that second thing, I wouldn't put it on. I watched the rest of the game in my McColl jersey.
Look,
Listen, this is
Cam,
the offense they envision.
Juju,
Everybody.
Valdez Scantling, Travis Kelsey.
This is what this is one of the reasons they traded Tyreek Hill, because this is the type of offense they envision, where we are going to get everybody involved. We're gonna hit you with a million different things. And listen, all of y'all who listen, I like Eric Bieniemy a lot, but y'all know Andy Reid called this game Sunday.
And you can tell.
And Andy Reid called it. Every time you saw Andy Reid had that play card, Andy Reid was doing it. Yeah. And my dog was just standing there like this. I like that too, Coach. Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. This was they put on an offensive clinic against 49ers. I mean, Jesus Christ, 49ers.
They had the Prosecco, Prosecco, whatever his name. I mean, Fat Boy Edwards-Helaire. I mean, oh my gosh, everybody on the offense was just.
They got it in.
Amazing.
They got it in. This Chiefs team, when they clicking on all of a sudden, again, I think this is what you're gonna start seeing, because this was the ideal. And they can attack you in so many different ways, vertical, sideways. And like I said, y'all, Sky Moore didn't even get in on the fun on Sunday.
Nope, because Miko was like, this is my game, my brother.
This is my job, Playboy. I said, listen, I show y'all the text. I said, hey man, 24, they're looking at you like this. The key 20, on the one with the key 24 over there, dog. Make plays. Shout out to nephew, man. Nephew, I was proud, man.
Me too. I was like, look at that.
You was around here looking crazy.
Yes. Look at that old dog, man. He was rolling.
You had us trying to defend you, and then, boy, I'm like, come on, boy. Come on, Miko, get it together.
4-23 was the final of that game. In San Francisco, the Urs are another 3-4 team in the NFC.
We got seven of them.
Proud.
7 of them. 3-4. 7 of them.
Gino keeps winning. He goes to what is wrong with Justin Herbert? I don't like that. I don't like his head coach. So anyway,
I keep telling y'all. He is getting progressively worse by the week.
Dude.
Because of his coach. And then the other side, you flip on the other side. Pete Carroll tried to tell y'all, man, hey, get me a running game. And
guess who has that kid as her running back?
You got Kenneth Walker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Give me a running game and give me a quarterback who's gonna play within the system. And that would be Geno Smith.
Geno was 20 for 27, 210, 2 touchdowns.
Efficient. How many turnovers?
1. He didn't turn the ball one time.
He was 2-1, which means you can win the football game. And when you run the ball, listen, Pete Carroll tried to tell all of yous, and all of you said no. Let Russ cook. How's that working? How is that cook? You know what? Next week, I'm gonna make sure I bring a doggone pot up here and a spoon. Every time we talk about Russ, I'm gonna pull it out and I'm just start whipping and be like, yeah.
Well, your Atlanta friends, all they want to do is be excited. Does a quarterback run around 10 times backwards forward? They could throw the ball under his leg up to the wide receiver. He fall down out of bounds, tiptoe catch. That's what they get. That's how they see football. I'm telling you, Michael Vick ruined these folks here. Michael Vick in his prime ruined these folks here. Because you let them tell it. Just listen to Pete the other day. You let them tell it. He won us 5 Super Bowls in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In a row.
Marlon call them Black and Mild fans.
It's so true. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Justin Hubert throwing the ball 51 times. 51 attempts, Maceo. 51.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler only got the ball 2 times for 9 times for 31 yards.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, that little weird boy, he gonna get fired. He gonna get fired. 37-23 was the final of this one. And Seattle Seahawks, look, Nostrils doing his thing. He doing his thing.
Hey, they can mess around and win that way. Cause my Rams, we struggling.
Yeah.
We is struggling. That off week. Hopefully that bye we get all the bodies back.
Get a little bit healthier. Yeah, I mean, because Matt has that little nagging injury that he's had the whole entire season. So
Kobe get one interception, and he been out since he got in that interception.
Yeah,
like dude, can't make the club in the tub, man. Get your ass back on the field, Kobe. I can't wear my Ram jersey if you sitting at home. They walk around. Who is that? I can't talk about the interception because that was damn 4 weeks ago.
Gonna make Mason pull out his cowboy stuff. Anyway, let's go on to Miami. Miami Dolphins welcome the Pittsburgh Steelers. It wasn't pretty, but hey, 2 of them got it done. They got it done, and there's a lot of folks say, "Y'all see, he was scared quarterback change. Put Kenny Pickett in." Kenny Pickett threw the ball 44 times, 32 for 44, 257, one touchdown, and 1, 2, 3 picks.
Hey, but look, hold on. Doggone Dolphin dropped 4 more. He could have easily threw 7 interceptions this game, everybody. I was like, Jesus Christ, Kenny Pickett. What are you looking at? And listen, on cue, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want some comedy and entertainment, pick any losing team, and on Monday, listen to their talk show. Man, they ran through the whole range of emotions from Kenny Pickett on week, but you knew that when you drafted him. Hey, he went to college in Pittsburgh. Yeah, you done looked at him for damn 4 years. You ain't know that's how he look like. Why he got on 2 gloves? Oh my God, we should have drafted Malik Willis. This guy can't throw. What is he looking at? I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
These people so funny. Grass is always greener on the other side.
Oh God.
You swear this dude can play because you saw him play 1 week in college. He was throwing the ball down the field and he take it out running. We should have got to him.
Nah, just one caller called and say, when he gonna do that fake slide? Hey, look, that's the only thing he can do.
But y'all was so excited about that. Y'all thought that made just the premier quarterback doing the fake slide.
Hey, Pittsburgh radio was a riot on Monday. I could not stop laughing. I'm talking about. I was sitting out like, but I had my AirPods, but I had throw them. I had throw them on the floor. Like, man, listen, I can't listen to nothing else. These people are damn crazy.
They are crazy.
I say this all the time. Fan is short for fanatic.
Yeah.
People are, yeah. So I mean, shout out to the Dolphins. They honored the only perfect team in NFL history.
Right.
72 Dolphins. Shout out to the 72 Dolphins. So I always like when the Dolphins wear those uniforms right there. I call them the Bob Greasy.
The Bob Greasy. Bob was there.
I love
on the field.
Love that uniform. It was good to see Tua get back in the mix. He had a nice start, one so good in the end. But I do think his coach kind of flubbed this game up a little bit. I think he was trying to prove a point. And sometimes you don't have to prove a point. Just get the dub and get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, but if he didn't look like one of them crazy boys that go into school and try to
look like he look like a character from Weird Science. He look like Anthony Michael Hall in Weird Science. Yeah, he look like he might be at home at night trying to make a woman on on the. That's one of my favorite movies, y'all. I ain't gonna even tell you how me and my
Man,
cousin.
he look a hot mess. But they look 4-3. Dolphins. Tua came back, did what they need to do. They won 16-10 over the hapless Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Me and my cousin tried to make a woman like in Weird Science. We had the Commodore 64. Y'all know nothing about that. We tried to fire that thing up and make us a lady. Didn't work out, y'all. So I just
They don't know nothing about that.
hey, Commodore 64, man. We had the whole setup. That thing was trashed upon further review. Yeah. A sorry computer.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Man, that
let's
thing
go
wanna
to
give
let's
a playing
go to
video
New
game.
England. We are forced. We have to talk about Monday Night Football right
We
quick.
we,
We
we
got
are contractually obligated to talk about Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, where
Bailey
the
Zappi.
Patriots welcome the Chicago Bears and
Hey,
Justin Fields, and finally,
E.
the
What we
Bears.
say, E? What we say last week? What we say last week? They should be doing with Justin Fields. What we say?
Finally, they finally did it.
It ain't hard.
Dang.
It's not hard until he learn how to read defenses and all the other stuff. Hey, let him do what he do best. And that's be an athlete. And
Let him be an athlete.
he is an elite athlete. He is an elite runner of the football. You saw his speed the whole game. Judon thought he had it one time, and then Judon he was looking around like, coach, like,
Right.
Jesus, what y'all want me to do to me?
Right.
The damn guy running 4-3. What you want me to do?
Right.
Marlon say, yeah, media starting to ask harder questions to Belichick. Somewhat, Marlon, but man, you had the discussion, Marlon. He has banked so much favor that it's gonna be hard to criticize Bill Belichick. But I will say this, and if y'all can remember, I said this during the draft. When they drafted Mac Jones, there's no way you spend a first round draft pick on a quarterback. Like Mac Jones has. So the things that when you draft a first round quarterback, you always think about elite traits. He don't have not one. His only elite trait is he played football at Alabama. This is elite trait. He's not an athlete. His arm not that strong. Like, come on. And then this is what a lot of y'all forget too. I had to school somebody about this the other day. See, y'all know what Bill Belichick really want, and why he went with Bailey Zappi until Bailey Zappi started doing crazy stuff that Mac Jones do too. He want a game manager.
Yeah.
He wants a game manager. If y'all remember them first couple of Super Bowl with Tom Brady before Tom Brady became Tom Brady was a game manager.
Yeah.
They ran the football and play action pass, and they let the defense do everything else. Brady wasn't always that Brady that won them next few Super Bowl, but them first couple, he was that's all Belichick want out of his quarterback.
Right.
This goddamn Mac Jones be out here spinning around and like, dude, what? So after he did that gritty, I was like, yeah, see, Belichick don't like that. Ain't what Belichick want from me. Nah, that ain't what we want. And that's why Bailey Zappi, because he in his mind he think, well, Bailey Zappi gonna stick to the script. And somebody hit me with this the other day, E. Mac Jones a Pro Bowl. I say, yeah, because like the 7 guys in front of him declined to play. Like, the Pro Bowl don't mean, like, don't tell me about somebody Pro Bowl.
He a Pro Bowler.
Guys are Pro Bowl because the other dudes don't want to go. Like, why am I going to play in that? Man, please, I'm not going out there for that. No.
He thought Zippy could come in and do it. Zippy started throwing interceptions.
Yeah.
But, they're not running the ball. He's throwing the ball too much. They're throwing the ball too much. He's not running the ball like he did for the first couple games. He's running the ball much better than he was, and I just, whatever. I'm glad they're losing. The Bears finally did what they need to do. Let's see if they keep it up. 33-14 was the final of this one. I did not, like most people, did not pick this game right. But I did well. So let's go and talk about what we always have to talk about. My Falcons went to Ohio
OH.
to play the Bengals, and
OH.
I hated the game plan on offense, and I hated the game plan on defense. I hated both of them. I
Yeah.
just thought the one drive, the first touchdown drive. Do you know how many pass attempts was in that first drive and that drive?
The one they scored on. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ran the ball.
Yeah.
You know, I know, Atlanta, that ain't exciting to y'all. I understand that's not exciting to y'all. But when your team is much better run blocking than it is pass blocking, they got to Marcus rushing 3, y'all.
Yeah.
Rushing 3.
Yeah.
That's because you got linemen that said, "Oh, my bad. Am I supposed to have that dude right there? I thought I was supposed to be helping you over here."
Yeah. It's the
No, Marlon, he should not have had 40 attempts. I just told you about the drive that they actually committed to the run, that they ran the ball in there for a touchdown. Why would he have more attempts?
I don't, I looked at this game once your secondary was depleted, you knew that Joe Burrow and the offensive staff, Zach Taylor, well, actually I was kind of shocked at first, but then I was like, Zach Taylor figured, like, hell, shit, Grady Jarrett right now is the best player on the field. They ain't got, like, we don't even know them guys in secondary. Bad, let's throw the football. Let's attack their defense. Let's attack the secondary. And they did, and they should have.
Right.
They should have. You don't have 2 starting corners. You got a safety that's out. You got a nickel that's out. Here you got a dime that's out. So
I mean, but there was suspect coming in. With the secondary, all the secondary hurt, and then all of them that went out in this game. So how do you keep that high power offense on the sidelines, Maceo? How do you keep on sidelines?
Run the ball. You take your time. You stand in the huddle to that play clock. Doing the dime, then you walk onto the line, and then, like I said, you make that game. You shrink the game. You make that game short. This one of them games where you just take the film, you just throw it out. You don't even look at it. You like
you don't, and you don't. And like I said, I was so disappointed. I'm telling y'all, I knew. Let alone they get the ball first. That's why he took the ball first, because he said we got to take advantage of what the Falcons are going to bring defensively, especially that secondary. And we're gonna go down here and we're gonna score. We're gonna score a touchdown. And that's exactly what they did.
When they look out there. And they
so the Falcons, you get the ball, and guess what you do?
You come out there throwing it. You come slanging it.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
It just sets the tone. For the game. So you go 3 and out. Your first possession, and they said, "Oh dang, okay, well let's go and score another touchdown here." You come back out. You do the same thing again. It is not rocket science how you need to play when your defensive secondary is hurt. You cannot turn the ball. You can't just go 3 and out with them all the time. And guess what happened to the Bengals last week? They got ran over. They're not a good defensive team when it comes to stopping the run. Mm-hmm. And when you play in their hands by not running the ball, oh well.
Yeah, listen. It wasn't gonna be much with this, because I mean it pretty much was, like I said, you take this film and you just throw it away. You like, you know what, man, we not watching this. This has no bearing on what we doing. Like, hey, whatever. Let's move on to next week, and let's just get our minds right. Because
just like Marlon, we talked about this. Just like you said, we start the third quarter. Okay, we back in this game. We have great return. We scored another touchdown. We're down by 11 points. We're back in this game. But you come out in the third. You get the ball to start the third quarter. You have all the momentum. What is your first play?
Yeah, it can.
Offensive coordinator Maceo Hurd Jr. What is your first play coming out of the locker room?
It damn sure ain't gonna be that pass they threw. uh,
Why?
yeah, it was I mean, as my boy texted me to also, man, why y'all talking about the Falcons? We talk about the Falcons because we have to talk about the Falcons. But
And we
what
always talk about the Falcons, and
right,
that's my team.
but
And we gonna talk about my team. This is my show. I'm just
this
kidding.
this our show, y'all. That's what I keep trying to tell you. That's what I told him. Boy, I said, man, listen, don't get me beat up. But again, when you don't get when you don't get your unicorn involved, when you just don't dial up some of the things that you should be dialing
Dial
up.
up, exactly. Dial up some stuff for him.
Yeah. So I mean, what's going to be interesting Sunday? Whether I mean, it's not Joe Burrow that's coming to town. It's PJ Walker. How do you get him uncomfortable defensively? Offensively, you have to look at Carolina they got a pretty decent defense. But how do you attack the defense? Because they probably gonna be without Dante Jackson again.
Yeah, they without him again.
JC Horn is out.
Yep.
So they beat up too. So are you gonna allow them to have backups and second, third guys they bring out? Are you gonna allow them to get out, stay out there, and play comfortable? You're not gonna attack them. You're not gonna find out if your running game. Go back and look at some of your game. You have to. Offensive coaches don't do this enough, in my opinion. Go back and self-scout yourself. Go back and look at the stuff you've done that's been successful. Look at the stuff that you've done, and like some of the stuff, man, you throw that out. Like, now, you know what? We done did this in 3 different games. It clearly don't work. Let's table that right now. Let's look at the stuff that we've done to be successful, and also we keep talking about this damn unicorn. After this, if he don't catch no touchdown that week, I ain't calling no unicorn no more. I'm gonna stop using that.
Well, okay. So to be fair, they draft Kyle Pitts with the idea in their mind that Matt Ryan was going to be their quarterback, and that was going to be the person who got Kyle Pitts the ball, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's right?
That's fair. That's fair. Very fair.
So having to say, okay, we got to do this. It takes a good coach and a coach that is not so freaking arrogant to say, okay, let me think about this. Let me figure out a way to get this guy involved. And the one way that you get this guy involved is that you do get him in the backfield. Get him coming out of the backfield. Get him on some screen. Get him on some. I mean, it is just so many ways to get him involved. Hell, look at how Travis Kelce gets involved in those games. Look, design some plays for your tight end. Design plays especially for him. Early in the game, design plays especially for him.
Lord, y'all, Nick Cannon got a baby on the way again. Jesus Christ.
Man, who's sleeping with that dude? Who's sleeping? Man. That's when you start saying to yourself, God, what's wrong with you?
Dude finna have 12 kids. He's finna make his 12th child. Jesus.
Anyway. But so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens on Sunday.
I'm very intrigued by this game Sunday. Very, very intrigued because, like I said, you got all these teams sitting at 3 and 4. So now it's going to start being a process of elimination.
Yeah, you got a Carolina team who beat Tampa's butt.
They coming here. They're gonna be coming here riding high. A lot of confidence. Yeah. Come in with a lot of confidence, and they're gonna feel like, hey, we can do some things.
Let's see what you got.
We can do some things, but if you're up at Flowery Branch, you don't even talk about last week game. You're like, hey, throw that one in the gutter, and let's doggone move on. It just I say I picked the Falcons, y'all. I picked the Falcons to win this game.
Yeah.
I just felt like that the game plan was going to be solid enough to go in Cincinnati. And, like I said, I'm not thinking that the secondary was like down bad, 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 bad. But still, up until this week, Cincinnati they hadn't been playing great. They're not world beaters. Like, they're
Right.
not Super Bowl Bengals that we saw last year. So maybe this is the game that kind of got them back on track. I saw the mic'd up of Joe Burrow, and I guess he was locked in. But it's easy to lock in when ain't no AJ out there, ain't none of them folks out there.
Right.
You out there throwing against some dudes who was on practice squad last week. So
Right.
I don't know, but I'm intrigued for Sunday. I'm intrigued for
So
Sunday.
we'll see what happens. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, please.
Now I don't have no reason to be hungover on Sunday. I think I'm gonna come enjoy the game Sunday. So
Okay. Well,
we had alumni weekend last weekend. I was a mess. So
it's our homecoming weekend. I got my maze. Don't be shaking your head.
Like, where that come from?
35 to nothing.
Where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? That's all right. Laugh now, cause next year we're gonna slap y'all. Next year,
Okay, yeah. Blah blah.
y'all got 364 days to enjoy that win. Cause next year, week 1,
we're so afraid.
we gonna be the
Don't you
up
see me
team.
shaking? We're so afraid.
I mean, y'all gave us 62 points a couple of times this year, so y'all gonna be down.
We give up 62 points to you.
Y'all gonna be down and we gonna be up. So we're gonna slap y'all next year. So enjoy that for 364 days. Marlon, Georgia, Florida, not even a rivalry no more. Like, what you try to call me talking trash today. I say Johnny Rutledge. When the last time Florida beat Georgia? Like, dude, don't call me with that.
When was the last time it's been exciting?
So like I always do everybody, I say, Johnny, if you so confident, bet something. Get what Johnny say. I ain't bet nothing. Now, Johnny played for University of Florida. He was a all SEC linebacker. He was a 3rd round draft pick of the Arizona Cardinals.
So
Johnny
that means he already know. He already know
what I said, Johnny, don't call me with that. First of all, I'm a Georgia Tech fan, not a Georgia fan. But
he already know that.
And get what he said, even. I like, well, bet something, Johnny. He say, man, let me call you back.
But yeah, I'm still watching, but whatever. Go Dogs.
Marlon, he not confident at all. Cause like I said, Johnny, look in your wallet. What you got in your wallet? Whatever you got in your wallet, let's bet it. He's like, man, let me call you back, man. I said, no, what you got in your wallet? Man, let me call you back. I say, oh, just tell me you got your wallet in your pocket. Man, let me call you back. They ain't gonna text me, Tom. His earbuds went out.
See, he can't talk. He can't hear you. What you say?
What you say? I told y'all, man, I'm one of the only people, man, who like win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna be the same, y'all. I'm still gonna be silly.
That's right. You gonna still be losing bets, doing crip walks at parks.
I ain't lost no bet. I ain't lost no bet this year. I ain't lost no bet this year because I ain't made none.
Man, I just love it because somebody always send me a different angle. Do you have this angle from the rooftop of Maceo doing Dirty Bird? I got this traffic camera shot of Maceo doing Dirty Bird.
I hate everybody who even recorded that. But one day Facebook gonna stop doing memories and y'all ain't gonna have it no more. So
I will always have it.
And on that note, everybody, Marlon, let's get the IT work going. Let's get her cloud erase.
It's in my cloud.
Look at Patrice Liz. Shout out to Patrice Liz. She talking awesome. She's selling her Falcon tickets on Sunday. I say, well, maybe whoever you sell them to can get there on time. Her and Tamika Silver, they were talking about we pulling up to the dome. It was like 2:30. They were just getting to the game. I say, Lord have mercy, bless the children.
No, that's not how me and my folk roll. Breaking down and going in, people breaking down and going in.
Look at these folks talk. Yeah, yeah. So that's our show. Again, if you have any issue with anything, take it up with Erica, not me. It's her show. She crafts this.
And we gonna always talk about these folks.
Listen, y'all.
This that Lanta.
Well, my Falcon hat. Hold on. Let me get my Falcon hat. Hold on.
Yeah, he got Falcon.
Let me put my Falcon hat on so I be like y'all before we go. Hold on. Hold on. Man, too many hats up here. Hold on. It ain't right there. It ain't in that pile. Hold on. Oh,
we're doing too much.
Ain't in that pile. Hold on, y'all. What my Falcon hat?
Somebody done stole his Falcon hat. That's what you gonna say next.
Oh, well, okay. One my Falcon visor. Okay, one Falcon visor. Okay. Well, this is what I'm gonna do then, cause somebody ain't got the Falcon hat. All right, so yeah.
I like that. That's
We're gonna
nice.
always talk about them boys, man.
That's nice. I like that. I like
Marlon, I do not have a pile of cowboy hats. I'm digging through, Marlon.
Nope. He digging through all his cowboy.
Nope. Okay, y'all know. Y'all play too much. Watch this.
Marlon, he digging through all his cowboy hat. No, that's the Tony Romo.
No, watch this.
Oh, that's the Michael Irvin.
This how they stacked.
No, that's the Michael Irvin, dog. This the
MLS, Colorado Rockies, the Raiders,
the Ice Cube,
Braves, Yuck.
What?
The Smets. Shout out to Jody Meeks, my NBA championship hat from the Toronto Raptors. Yes. Y'all know what this is right there. Boom. World champions.
Yeah, I wouldn't have all them other hats touch my hat.
Pirates, baby. The I don't know which version that is, but I got about 4-5 pirate hats. No cowboy hats in the stack.
In that stack.
Okay, I'm wearing one more stack for y'all to prove to y'all that I ain't got no cowboy hats around here.
Yeah, He just don't have them out right there.
I'll put all of them out. I'm telling y'all.
Out right there. Okay, we believe you. We believe you. No,
I prove y'all. Y'all be tripping.
We believe you. We know you pull them out and sleep next day in the bed next to you at night.
The Astros. Cincinnati Reds.
He draped his Dak jersey on the pillow next to him.
My favorite team, the LA Rams.
He got his Dak jersey next to him.
I was wrong, y'all. Blue Jays.
He about to find it.
The Phillies.
Yeah.
Y'all were right. This the last one.
Yeah,
It's the last one.
His favorite.
Now, listen. 2015 Alabama National Championship hat. Stole that from Stacy. He asked me about the hat the other day. I said, I don't know about that hat. I don't know what you're talking about.
I gotta tell bro you got his hat.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, I do have a cowboy hat, y'all. I told the field.
We know you did. We knew you did.
That's the only one I got left.
You weren't fooling nobody.
That's the only one I got left, y'all. So yeah, there's that. Everybody, we love y'all. Had a great time with you guys tonight. I'm gonna be in the dome Sunday. I'm being dome Sunday. Y'all ain't going to the game.
Happy homecoming.
Y'all ain't going to the game. I ain't never seen nobody shift for their school and don't go to the games.
I do, man. You know I go to the game. Stop playing.
I ain't talking about you.
Oh, you said y'all.
Y'all, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about y'all alumni. Like
my lame child. I said, Ian, you come home if you go to the game. I don't want to go to the game. Well, don't come home then.
Tony said he's disappointed every time he goes somewhere. Ain't no Maze High people though. Y'all don't travel.
Whatever.
And then y'all need to come to Lakewood. They play at Lakewood. Y'all need to come to Lakewood.
Whatever.
Y'all go support Morgan Uncle. Jesus.
Don't worry about it. We were there. We were there when we beat y'all.
Y'all, we finna go. On that note, everybody, 35-0. But she better enjoy that because in 360, we down to less than 364 days. We're gonna slap them. And yes, everybody, It is Scorpio season. We up. So I'm accepting all gifts, cash apps, dinners.
Well, you know what will be Sunday.
Yeah, I know where y'all be.
Holla.
I tell y'all this, in the words of Morgan Hurd, my daddy is the easiest person to shop for. So be gentle with my gifts. I'm the easiest person.
Whatever, boy. Bye.
What you give me? What you give me my birthday?
Huh?
What you give me for my birthday?
My presents that Wednesday before your birthday on this here program. Happy birthday.
You better be gentle with your posts. Post nothing crazy. You post something crazy last year.
I probably did.
Yeah, you did. I'm telling you did. Don't do that.
Did. Yeah, yeah. You're right. I'm gonna have to find something good.
All right, y'all. We got
y'all be good.
What? Don't do me on my birthday. You better be nice. You better be nice.
I will. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. She lying.